Imitates Hollywood with disastrous results. It's a wildly popular movie about an out-of-control teen party full of boozing, drugs, and big-ticket destruction. The movie characters get away with just a hangover, but for real-life teens copying these parties this spring break, the consequences are far more serious.
Before the parties you see on streaming, before all the crazy parties you've seen on YouTube and on TikTok and everywhere, in the, I guess, late 2010s, early, in fact, the whole 2010s, there was a movie called Project X.
Today is Thomas Cub's birthday, and this is Project X, yo.
And I feel like nobody talks about Project X enough. Project X is probably one of the most influential movies in the 2010s. Before that, nobody has done what Project X has done. And what Project X has done is created one of the most craziest parties that has ever been put on screen. Yeah, you've seen people have like pool parties. You've seen people have like a little house party here and there. Project X was the end of house parties. Project X was the embodiment of how high can we go with how crazy a house party can get. And I loved Project X when I was a kid. I love it. I loved what Thomas and them was able to get away with, and seeing how far they can go with the house and the amount of people that were able to go to the party. Miles Teller was a baseball player and was in that movie. I didn't realize it until I watched the clip and I see Miles Teller giving the beer to one of the main characters in the movie. I was like, dang, he was in this? That was crazy. But then as I got older and more mature, I realized like it was a tragedy. That movie was horrific. What I mean by horrific is great movie, but horrific for the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood was burned down to the ground. I couldn't believe how many things they got away with. Selling beer to underage kids. The kids that weren't even 15 yet were security guards. 2 of them, small, wimpy, all that. Even had a taser in their hand. There were helicopters, and Thomas was putting up middle fingers to the helicopters, to the cops. Like, it was looking like the end of Set It Off, bro. We watched all the clips on Project X, it just made me realize, like, damn, this was the end of house parties. Because I remember after the movie, they were trying to recreate that, and I don't know if people got hurt, but I believe people did get hurt as a result of that, and nobody was happy about that. And ever since, I ain't even seen any house party as crazy as Project X. Now, you see the large amount of people that are in pool parties now, that are in, other events where they have enough space, because house parties are basically dead. Like, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I saw a little bit of clips here and there about the AMP pool party, and it made me realize, like, damn, there's a lot of people with a lot of drinks, a lot of space that they have because they live in like a big household, because it's an AMP content creation house. And it was just nuts how that is probably the influence of Project X, because the gratuitousness, the grandeur, the large things that are going on with the parties now is because of Project X. So shout out to Project X, man. Shout out to Miles Teller. Shout out to Thomas, man. Shout out to all the people that was in that movie. That movie should be recognized, even though if it came out today, half the people in that movie will probably get canceled. So yeah, shout out to them.